we talked about the Bيغاسوس, but I think now we will talk about something very, very important. What is deep technology?
Deep technology, as opposed to digital technologies, is some technology that prepare the future. Digital technologies is the past. Digital technology is e-commerce system, e-government systems, website application for the telephone, something that everybody knows to do at this time. There is no new technology behind that. Deep technology is the technology of the future. It means you have some companies like SpaceX from Elon Musk, like Boston Dynamics, which is doing some robots and they are moving very, very well. You know, you can push them and they stay on their feet. It's impressive to see. A lot of companies are developing the future. And it's a little bit like in the 60s or 70s when people were dreaming about telephones and a camera, a video camera, and seeing the person you are talking to. At this time it was a dream, it was science fiction, but since 2010, something like that, or 2005, it exists through Skype, through Apple, through Android, Microsoft did their versions. It's not anymore deep technology.
Yeah.
So deep technology has the power to change the future, and there is lack of interest in deep technology because people do not understand exactly what it is about. So the investors, for instance, when they are seeing companies, they say, okay, how large is your market? How much can we get within 6 months time, 1 year, 2 years? When you're working in deep technology, you have to invest 5 years before being able to produce something. So the investors are not interested. What happens? Governments know the importance, the strategic importance of deep technologies. If you go to United States, you have 4,500 deep technology companies in the United States.
4,500?
4,500.
They are just preparing for the future.
They are preparing for the future. They are inventing the future. If you take European countries like France, Germany, they have 300, 400 each. If you take Iran, they have 2. If you take Turkey, they have 2. If you take Emirates, they have 3. Qatar, there is only us.
Only you?
Only us.
Your company?
Only ADGS.
Yeah.
If you go to Kuwait, there is none. If you go to Israel, there is 195 deep technology companies.
195. ركزوا معي أعزائي المشاهدين، إسرائيل عندها 195 شركة ديب تكنولوجي تخطط للمستقبل لتكنولوجيا المستقبل. ومثل ما قال فضيحة صراحة، الدول العربية ما عندها إلا كل دولة شركة شركتين. It's very strange. Proceed, please. Sorry.
It is very strange, and the thing is, a lot of countries think, okay, they have deep technology because they are rich, but it's the opposite. It's they are rich because they have deep technologies. Because these technologies, when they are sold to other countries, they are sold for a lot of money. For instance, we estimate that Pegasus, when it is sold to a country, it's several tens of $1 million, sometimes more than $100 million. And NSO, the company which developed Pegasus, for instance, is selling for more or less $1 billion every year. Yeah.
Let's speak with the simple question, simple language for me and for the deep technology. What do you think will happen in the future? What can we get more than we have now?
Oh, we can have a lot more, I think.
Like I make like this, you will be from France to Qatar within 5 minutes, like this. How can?
No, not really, not really. But for instance,
what's going to happen in the future more than what we have now?
Traveling in space is something. Going from one side of the planet to the other side in 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
This can be done, yes. Medicine, for instance, having surgeries that are working alone, robots working in surgery. You can have a telephone with much more power than what we have at this time. Computer, let's say for instance, which we know quantum computing, which is computing using another technology.
Can we call deep technology a weapon that a country can use?
It can be a weapon. It can be a weapon, yes. For instance, the technology...
For peace and war.
For peace and war, exactly.
For peace and war. ركزوا معي أعزائي المشاهدين.
Yeah, and the Americans are investing a lot of money in deep technology with war in mind.
They are.
So
they are cowboys.
Yeah, but with these, for instance, these cannon that are working using lasers, for instance.
Laser cannon.
Or
they can destroy your country with one push of a button, you know.
Yeah, but nobody's interested by that. I think it would be too extreme. But let's say to disrupt a country by entering the civil system, the one which is managing the water, the electricity,
Wow.
The traffic, all this can be disturbed by using.
So you think it's very, very, very important for any kind of country to invest in a deep technology?
I think for a country that wants to be powerful within 10 years, it's absolutely strategic and super important. Yes. Country that says, I don't know what it is, I'm not interested, they will be the one who will buy to countries who understood the importance of deep technology within 10 years. And they will spend billions of dollars, and this technology they will give, let's say for instance, United States, will sell what they want, and they will keep the control on their technologies. Pegasus, to go back to Pegasus, for instance, the management of Pegasus is done by the Israeli at this time. It means that they took all the precautions that no one can use Pegasus against them, because they own the technology. And the countries who bought this technology, in fact, are renting in a certain way. They are not owner of this technology. They are renting to Israel.
Yeah.
So Israel keep the control, and the powerful countries with deep technology can control the other countries.
Okay, Mr. Chris, do you want to add something?
Nothing special, but for instance, I can add that we are working in deep technology. At this time, we are predicting, for instance, and we help governments know what will be the situation with the COVID-19 within 30 days, 40 days. And we can know exactly what policies will influence positively or negatively the spreading of the COVID-19.
Yeah.
So for instance, we are working with some governments. They are using our systems to know exactly what policymakers should do to block, let's say, the expansion and the spreading of the COVID-19 in their country.
Inshallah. Mr. Chris, thank you for your time.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure.
I am very happy to be with you. أعزائي المشاهدين، أنا صراحة مصدوم من هذه الحلقة، لأن فعلا احنا إلى متى الدول العربية والإسلامية سنظل متخلفين؟ إلى متى سنظل ضحايا؟ إلى متى سنظل أن احنا فقط نشتري؟ لا، وبعد ربحنا الاماراتيين وبعض الدول شارين من الاسرائيليين. يعني اذا انتم ليش ما تستثمرون مثل ما قال الاخ كريس في الديب تكنولوجي، ونستثمر ونطور وفعلا لا حول ولا قوه الا بالله. العالم قاعد يتطور ويصرف المليارات في البحث العلمي، واحنا للحين ما نقول الا حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل. اعزائي المشاهدين، حبيت ان احنا نشرح لكم ما هو البرنامج بيغاسوس. أتمنى أن الصورة تكون وضحت وأن الترجمة كانت واضحة، وإن شاء الله راح نسوي حلقة أخرى مع الأخ كريستوف، ويعطيكم الصحة والعافية أعزائي المشاهدين.